all slash update video thing. I've taken a small break from doing astrology homework and psychology homework, so I just thought and I haven't made a video in a while, I might as well do it. All the content that I had on my channel has been previously wiped away. I just want to start new and fresh this year and just kind of see where it goes. Changes and updates to the channel that I want to do is I kind of want to make it into like a review type channel where I do books, television, music, and movies. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm not editing this video. I don't have time. I just needed a quick break in between studying. I just recently went to, and this, don't laugh, but Walmart, and I bought a couple books as well as stuff that I've ordered off of Amazon and some that I have to read for classes that I thought maybe I should share. And except for one which I had previously owned and I started this year, I decided that I'm going to try to read 12 books. I've already read 2. I started the 3rd, but I'll explain that all later. I think what I want to do this year is kind of get more into reading again, and I want to set up like themes for certain months, like June and July. Maybe do like classics months, like because I know a lot of people do Jane in June, which is you read Jane Austen novels in June. October, of course, everybody does a lot of horror and suspense novels, so I think I might be doing that. Maybe holiday-centered novels around December. And because of it being award season right now for film and television, I thought maybe that I should do January and February as books that have been turned into or are going to be turned into films months being plural because of it going into February. But anyway, so I just thought I would get started on what I have sitting in front of me now. The first book that I read this year and finished was Perks of Being a Wallflower. I had previously already had this. I bought it a couple years ago and read it and loved it. And recently, from finding out that it's going to be a film, picked it up again and read it. It's a really short read, really good. It's about a freshman in high school and how he's trying to fit in as well as deal with his personal problems, the death of a friend, and things about growing up, like sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So that's this Perks of Being a Wallflower. Emma Watson's in the movie for Harry Potter fans. Check that out. Things that I've gotten for school. I'm taking a history for civil rights class, and so he doesn't assign a textbook. He assigns more of novels and stuff. So I'm reading The Souls of Black Folks, or Black Folk by W.E.B. Du Bois. I have to finish this by the end of the month, so hopefully I will be able to do a little review on this. I'm going to try to do a review of Perks, longer, wider. The next one is Freedom Summer, which is based on the Freedom Summer in Mississippi that happened in the 1960s. So I have that, as well as the Union of Their Dreams, which is about the Chicano movement and farm labor movement. So I'll be reading those. And if I feel like they're interesting or someone should read them, I will review them. If not, I won't. Other books that I've purchased at Walmart were... I feel like I'm missing one. I am, and I don't know where it is. But the first is Hunger Games, which I just finished a week ago, and I absolutely love. This is being turned into a film, as everyone knows, and I believe it's coming out in March. And it was really good. I'm not a big YA fan, so I wasn't sure how I was going to like it considering. But it was engaging, and I loved it, and I recommend it to everyone. I'm hopefully going to read Catching Fire soon, so check that out. The other that I have is We Need to Talk About Kevin, which is a film now with Tilda Swinton. It's been nominated for a lot of awards. I'm currently reading it and actually thinking about stopping reading it due to the fact that I don't know, her writing is kind of hard to get into, So I'm thinking about just shelving it and putting it aside and coming back to it at a later date when I feel more inept to it. Right now, I'm just having a hard time getting into it, and I don't want to be stalled on something, so I think I'm going to shelve this. But I'm going to try to give it a little bit more time. See how far I can get in, but I just have a feeling that I'm not going to get into it very much. Basically, it's about a woman whose son commits a mass murder at a school, kind of like a Columbine type thing, and it's 2 years after that event, and she's writing letters to her estranged husband, and she feels kind of guilty because she didn't want a child, and she feels like because of that being put on her son, it's the reason why he did it. It sounds very good. I can't get into it. So there's that. I have another one that I had gotten. It was Hunger Games. We Need to Talk About Kevin. Oh, and The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which I think I might start that one instead of We Need to Talk About Kevin. Also off of Amazon. Later this year, I want to do a reread of the Harry Potter series, and I never owned them. Well, I did for a while, and then they kind of gotten lost in yard sales and giveaways and stuff. And so I'm slowly buying the series again. My sister has 1 and 2 at the moment because I lent it to her. She's just barely getting to the Harry Potter thing, and so she wants to read them. My younger brother has the last one, and these 2 just came in the mail from Amazon. I have Half-Blood Prince and Order of the Phoenix, as well as I got the Tales of Beetle the Bard. Sorry that this camera's shaking. It's on my leg. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a Harry Potter month and trying to crank, or 2 months and trying to crank out the entire series. Plus the small ones that JK's released, like Hogwarts, A History, and Tales of Beetle the Bard, and the Book of Monsters, I think, or something like that. So I'll be trying to get into those hopefully around, I want to say August and September, just because that's kind of like the whole Hogwarty sort of thing and Harry's birthday, and so I think that that would be a good time to start that. So yeah, that's about it. I hope to do full reviews on Perks and the Hunger Games, as well as movies that I've been watching because of award season and whatnot. And I'm sorry that this video is really long, but I hope you understand. I will try to keep them short. I'm not editing this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Why am I so itchy all of a sudden? I gotta get back to my astronomy homework. I will talk to you later.